really, really, really no. Very soon, Ghana is going to be, one of the best countries in Africa.
Anyway, we'll be talking about all of these right here on the show. Now, so I'll cross over to Accra. Namakako Fire celebrity blogger Amial Deborah of amialdebra.com. Bano entertainment news party Abranti. I can say authoritatively he is one of the foremost and one of the most recognized your friend is saying celebrities, and as one of the most recognized bloggers their source is really very, very credible. So Obebraying what is happening, what is trending, all the issues that are happening. Now minimum said this weekend, so well who birthdays are akoso. Birthdays. Birthdays are part birthdays birthdays
birthdays no birthdays are holding in Ayamudia because I think Ose kwame ye nipa bi a yenim no mpanifo se enimu ani enimu and wa born homodin ewo Ghana asase no so enti opportunity say na nyame na dom no dia afiba kwaka ne mfi ho na o di ne birthday amemi hu ne say na be very big because sisia no the East Legon your friend saying mema no makom ho abomu a o matisa akuo no eno so aboa because en kan tete no se bia bru se bia nyado se bia kronto so bi osika na e kan me kwese ono nko a but looking at the spice ne nkrofo na omo wo etwa ne ho ahia no it looks like they want to come out with a team be so omo humu said the beya wealth na bitimi a transfer na timi aboa ma o man na timi afa ntuma pefra enti no hwe birthday party na koso no Jane Wagons Benz ne ade esu ye no
Rolls Royces
mema wa Ghana
na emu sambi epiepie baaye eye mi ankasa me couple Abeeku Agri Santana kofo ekeka no ho sambi we will look into it and look at the substance of it now. Share, I mean take pictures. All right, we see for Rainbow Entertainment and was Gusu Sunbray say what you in ama afidie and ye twa ho abana ye ba ye be kwa kofa all the updates right from amialdebra.com. Pacho mami ko ahoma no so na me ne eye owura Amial Deborah of amialdebra.com en ko twetwe enkomo. Amial, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, bro.
Good afternoon. Glad to have you on the show this afternoon.
Thank you very much.
Now, what are the news, the trend, and the updates? Because I know it's been an eventful week in Ghana and across the world, and for you and your team, I know very much. You've done a lot of publications. So tell us from Campono, what are the updates?
Well, I think some of the interesting topics that happened this week around still Sako the any Bomali collaboration and who in some what people are saying. I think this week Black Rasta comment or suggested say nanka Bomali tiase anka ebene yase abusuafongo ede any Sako de akoyenyum because of let's say Sako is not the right person for such a collaboration. And also who send be back and forth. Through that, a fear musician on Sako de Taibonium. Also can say Obia in shading here a opinion Black Rasta.
Black Rasta. Okay.
He's not in the position. He's not in any position to do proper critiquing of Obia, and also or imply say on no ground that name Black Rasta. She was on a TV show and or mad that impression, and again Black Rasta came back to reply to Ifia saying say Ifia is on drugs. And all kinds of some kind of interview no crush and she looked a little bit dazed and all of that. So it seems in Sako the collaboration or anyway there and
Well, we know Black Rasta to be very opinionated. I'm not surprised that come on reply. He will come back and want to prove that point that what he is saying is the gospel.
Yes,
because I even saw a tweet where he had tweeted the Mali family. Saying, or expressing his opinion that he really feels that they've desecrated the legacy of the reggae star.
Well, I mean, opinions in there, anybody can have their own opinion, but I think what he is trying to say is he is open to, when people critique him, he takes it. But if he shares opinion, people don't want to take it. But I mean, a lot of Ghanaians don't agree with what he said. They felt it was in bad taste, especially at the time something that great has happened and everybody is praising it for happening. Now, waka nanka yen pasa kodi en tusto nanka yen fa ono nebeya na se why. I mean, I think majority of the Ghanaians have responded say. It's not so cool what Black Rasta did.
Now, I like you said, this is going to continue. What are the other stories? Because I think I've also seen something trending. Say Dabo made a comment about the movie industry. Say if you sit down for more than an hour to watch a movie, you are a lazy person. And also, so what is the detail on that?
Yes, I mean that one. I think we can count with radio show because and I think people have just lambasted him because I'm going say that's what made you popular. People were watching, you were spending time to watch your now. What about popular? Things are going well for you, and you are calling those people, and the actions of similar people say, "I'm lazy." And I think and also a majority of people have condemned it. I haven't seen him go back and forth in terms of trying to respond. If he has, then I haven't really paid attention. But I think it's more a backlash that the public has responded to.
So on my site, amialdebra.com, apart from like the circulation, what are some of the top stories trendy which you have published, which the public should be aware? They need to go and check out.
Another one is Stonebwoy being seen doing a collaboration of some sort with Jordan Sparks. People are happy that it's happening. Some of the fans on the other side are trying to mock him that as for him, he's only working with American artists who are sort of omukarianga ewu. And see some of the negative comments about around that. But again, still on Stonebwoy. Stonebwoy was in the US. I think he was on the breakfast show with Power FM. I mean, that popular radio show almost HR has podcast and put online. And I think Stonebwoy said a number of things, including talking about the incident at VGMA so Shatawale a clash Yamubisano and Ocasio after that incident, Shatawale made peace generally just for public peace, so that Omo fans would not clash or anything like that. But Shatang has never been a very close friend of his, and there is still that distance, although they are sort of cool. And on that same interview, so I think some beside the entire or join say Ghana music and Nigerian music. Nigerian music is doing it more globally. The artists are doing it more globally, and he answered that again. Some be sang about McMill incident and the trend, and I can say yes or no. Phyllis McMill, they're not doing say or prepare visit and everything is cool, but it's up to the protocol and the officials at the Flagstaff House or Jubilee House to have directed him and said that you can do this and cannot do this. And no strictly blame no a command a Flagstaff one. So that's another bit of stories this week, on our website. It's gone full circle. People have been reading, sharing, and commenting across social media.
Awesome. Now, I've also seen, I don't know if you have done any publications on that, but I've seen the announcement to say Beyonce Babe stage the Renaissance concerts in Africa, and Ghana is one of the likely countries, and also the Girls Trip cast are thinking, and the producers are thinking about coming to produce that film in Ghana. So these two, from the international dimension, these two stories how do you think is going to affect the arts culture and the industry in general?
Yes, I think a Girls Trip announcement was last week or the week before, and after the video from Variety Studios went live, people are excited. They're looking forward. In fact, people are already in my inbox. Obika terms or supply materials. I should even connect them. I'm like, I don't even know how they are coming and all of that. People are looking forward to it. Some actors are also saying they want to have a role to play in that, but it's not so clear. And usually, from my what I've seen over the years, when such productions are happening, even if some leaks come, they try to remove all of that legally before they make official announcements. And see, me assures the Girl Trip there. Again, I'm standard over there. They don't go on movie sets and then they'll post that they are shooting like the Ghanaians and Nigerians do.
Yes, that's true.
I'm very sure it will happen, and we might not even see Omaba Beshutu Echo. And in terms of Beyonce, yes, I think Metro UK4 and a hint say Beyonce wants to do the African leg, and it looks like Ghana could host it. Again, that one, people are not so sure. They are doubting, but if it happens, I know somebody who inboxed me to say, so not there were savings towards that concert. People would really like to go to do that. I think, all these things is a follow-up on all the buzz Ghana has been maintaining or gaining after the year of return. And Christmas in Ghana became like a festival everybody is looking forward to around the world. And it's going to add up. And I think the important thing is that our industry players should avail themselves so that as it's happening, they don't get left behind. They are able to plug in and make the right connections that would let them be seen globally. And also whatever comes in, if they are sort of commissioning and taking sounds, music for all of these projects, people must be ready to copyright their works, them, and all of that. And I think it's going to open up again, because if a Ghanaian musician gets his song put on something like Girls Trip 2, it's a big deal. The royalties that will come from it over the period. And so I'm looking forward to that complete inclusion when this can happen in Ghana.
Wow, Abusia for Rainbow Entertainment and Wasugusua UTA mini celebrity blogger Amial Deborah of amialdebra.com. Meaning say the other platforms now son of Bekono or debate Chuja Amayena. Oh, London has seen on read all the trending news and stories. Stories here is live on his website. Obviously, we are live in Ghana, 87.5 FM in Accra actually. and you are wondering, say, hey, which voice and Rainbow Accra and pay I say aye different. I'm Eddie Daniel Kweku Datson, Mene Ameyaw Deborah and Edin Komo Samre, Misan Inoko Studio. Yebe Mekon in China later, and we will come and look at the stories. We still have some more coming up. I'll be talking to Bisakade, I'll be talking to Koda, and I think so I'll be talking to Africa's #1 YouTuber Wode Maya. Now, Mami Brown, just finally before you go, this week I've seen that your big brother Abeeku Santana has been trending for the past like 3 days or stuff. I mean, Facebook over far now, Nidin or Twitter, Nidin or everywhere. What's happening?
Yes, I think it's all about Kwame Despite birthday. I think last year there was a similar event that happened. Now Abeeku was trying to try to bet Despite at the event, but I think that Despite was not doing the new before 21. And Ghana forced to Eddie Ron say Abeeku or the Huncheshe for pray Bibisa. And so when something similar again happened at the birthday for Kwame Despite this week, people started again talking about it. Emra happy birthday, man. Kwame Despite, like I think it's the social media culture. People want to troll people, and but it has had a lot of like every time I go Twitter, I go Facebook, will be BB, and I think in the heat of it or delay, so sort of revealed say Abeeku Santana blocking or Twitter. I'm gonna say Abeeku video be about or Instagram on opinion or responded to saying say on Shedan Nimsi were blocking delay or Twitter, but I see it's probably because one of his handlers, because of purchasing me Twitter and I don't know the handle now at the time. And maybe one of the handlers had blocked her. Into no code to he would unblock delay. And I think that's why Abeeku has been trending.
Wow, that's good. Anyway, we will be looking to get more on that, because I think he has been very focused, even among another in the middle of this troll, because in spite of the avalanche of messages, comments, Ube supposed to be, and he's talking about either becoming successful, focus. I mean, the motivational messages here, and one already or reveal it to comfort. He doesn't seem really bothered about some of these things, does he?
Yeah, no, I think so. Also, like he understands the space well enough to not react or respond to everything. I think he's going by his daily stuff. What he's doing, what he has to do. Video not make us or responding a character. He was creating humor. I got the OD pasta, no OD rough, and OB ever camera writing OB some questions. So I think he's that jovial person. He probably understands all of that, and he's laughing along with all the trolls,
Charlie, thank you very much for your time. And pay now Obi for in Accra and also in London and in UK in general, because we are on DAB and DAB Plus. If they want to read more on some of these stories, where should they be going to?
They should head to amiyadeborah.com. And also we have Amiyaw TV on YouTube, where we also do content interviews and etc. So sometimes there's a little bit more in-depth discussions of what's trending, and also talking to trend makers. And they should go to amiyadeborah.com or Amiyaw TV, and they can follow us across social media also.
Awesome. Now, me say that's an so yen sabe count and I say one of your team members now on the updates of the trending stories within the week, Abraham. So you have a lovely day. Let's keep eyes on it, and then we'll keep reading the stories as it appears on amiyadeborah.com.
Thank you very much, bro. Have a good weekend.
Okay, you too. Right, so that is it for you, Mami brother Enoch. What do you make of? Yeah, dwelling on couple story, no kakra. What do you make of it?
Abeeku Santana.
If I'm sending the message, Senka me person in the casa, but I've not had a response from him, so I'm sure he's. But what do you make of this whole in Kofor? You know, people say it quite in Kofor through teases on humility. No money ade say I was say brown hoasin ni ade binomo bube uhunu sa hohoro a na oni mpanyimfo to nse didi ni ade. You know, minim say wedding can ho bibi, but what do you make of it? I missed the cell no so on share down bar out and be responding now we cry or the ayas receipt.
One thing about Abeeku Santana, I don't know, like you know, or you be or you jovial. And Abeeku, I don't think Abeeku is someone you can troll and then Obefan is so serious. Say ahanama. For all you know, no, it could be one of the things he sits down to create for trend. For all you know.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because at a point where but I say he wasn't noticed in Tianchiano. It is one thing. Number two, happy birthday. Something that could have been done, you know.
But you see,
form.
I think he has a special place in his heart for the man, or say Kwame Despite, because Utieni's story from how our free the previous employers, Adum Eko, Okeniadi, he was the first voice on the station and all those. It looks like he sees himself as, and he sees the man as somebody he really adores, and he will go all out to do anything for. Sure. He doesn't really care what people say. Exactly.
But then, you know, in Ghana for when such things come on social media, for church, and into no much no more bonnetia. Oh no, I don't think he's going to be bothered about these things. And for all you know, Nokrano, he sat down to plan all these things.
Well, if not this week, we will see. Say sometime next week. And the question say, couple, did you sit down to plan all these things? Right. So I'm sure say Ebikura na wako churubi comment na wako churubi epesi hune otroye.
That's it.
Fa tuja ewo kasafidie. So me chame ho na me ba. Yeah, there are more stories. Yebe konia sign gospel nyumtuni ba. Wajidin pa ewo Ghana koda yenibuka ko din inkomo. But for now yen kofa enyum ba kom yenu miensabi. It's Rainbow 92.4 FM in London, 87.5 FM in Accra. Yes, we're live on Facebook into you person who Abrantipa Enoch which is what Jinatari call Rainbow Facebook page no neko share ewo ho. Ye basisia. Mamimbra Enoch ansana me call na mani koda akwa train komono. This week me who say Diana Hamilton or prepare year for the experience event or Ghana. She's hosting 2 events back Accra, back ewo Kumasi na o share the PR activities, the promotion and money idea which means why do you think she always put in that effort? Is it because say they just want the crowd to be present? Because I mean, Diana Hamilton, everybody within the gospel space, they know her. I mean, even if you are not in the gospel space, you know, she's gotten a VGMA award, so she's very well known. So why do you think, say, or more extra mile to do all these PR and promotion activities?
Good. You know, Diana Hamilton, one person who does not disappoint when it comes to her program, the experience. You know, she doesn't disappoint. And Ghana as it stands now, event now won't put so much into promotions and a hard ring. Because in as much as in you still need to remind them that something is going on. And then you need to move from one radio station to the other, from one TV station to the other. I mean, the social media promotions you have to do, you need to make sure you are doing everything possible to make sure the event is successful. In as much as you are well known, it doesn't matter you are this, you are that. And you know, one thing I like about Diana is she makes sure she has a good team that will handle that for her, and the team she puts up, they deliver, and always she comes out with a great show. And I think the promotional thing she's doing, is one of the best, and it helps her a lot.
I mean, I know sometimes some people think gospel musicians are soft for and especially bano adoye say yakwa kocha die no nya na nkofo fi say munya no kokuam kakra because say won be quote scripture amount say Bible say ye ade a ema unsani fe ye ade ema benkum ni and all those things. So what's your take on that?
You're right. The Bible can say unsabenkum anansa unsani fe ya de ma unsabenkum enhu. Na yes anansa we are a hypocrite. But unim say this particular moment you are living in, let's take somebody like Dan Hamilton as an example. Or Juma, but oye artist. And as an artist, she has a website, she has pages on Facebook, on Instagram, and all that. Whatever she does, I was saying the fans, because for all you know, the fans now who do be now support ama okwakoye sa adoye inti se when to me anye bibi ama wo mo enhu a dia na chese next time on bitimi asan so de mu bi hu so san so ba omo achi ana so san so ba omo ho e ba omo nchen mo mbo ame na yenkoye eye njanka e wo ahanum adoye a dia we first na yenhu e na sorry dem mpo no sabia bru sabia nyado dia ba for ye say de kwakoto guitar na se yenhu guitar na why who ya wasan ko buku pija issue for ba I will move you into no I was dying at me account or mom who say ampa mo amode bo am say yenkonko ye nyanka we modoye no enu nie when to me and dey chiranko pictures nie videos nie ubetimi ahwe bi hu say ampa ade a kan ye no yaye na eba ne say yesan ko ye bi hu a watimi akwakoye into no it is not like you see a lot of these people are not posting such things on social media just because of fame and now say just because of favors, but send a beya or moon crow for muta or muchi or musomuno, a boon so mu yajuma song, no much massa so muye. Right. And
yes, on this note, no say Accra, Kumasia, look out for the details about the Hamilton experience now. So, but more than actually this week is the 7th year experience now started. The very first one was London, no, or no Dagenham, Church of Pentecost. I was there. Yeah. And I remember say Kwesi Otin, gospel artist Kwesi Otin really shut the place down. Kwesi, I was say one of these days, Menenu Bon Komo will show you, so I don't really know what he's doing at the moment. But from the 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, he was the man, a band of Ghana gospel music. I mean, we all knew, and we actually was very confident say Kwesi is the one to take Ghanaian gospel to wherever sure. it should go. But I said wako quiet.
Yeah, you say a season and young tono is such that sometimes they say Sebia Bru Sebia Nyado or Bache Wejaya Nenye Bibia and Tia Nemo was sissy no. Ebia now show church or Yuma who do with the Abba. I
mean, season, I understand season, but from you from you have me because there are Oshe Maminfa artists to be okay, be like maybe okay, Yanko gospel for some of the Americans like Don Moy.
Good.
Wow, I mean, Kirk Franklin. Ubeka said season but he's still very relevant. He's still right in the space. You call even the secular space baby to say Daddy Lumba he's still Daddy Lumba is still trending, right? So that is, I mean, the season it is a fact. Number 1, 2, 3 be and a better hit but then just to completely go off the space we saw some say, hey, what's happening? Hit me up. I think we need to talk about this. But before that, Diana Hamilton.
Do you think the style of music is so embuana?
In fact, Kwesi Otin is one person
because it looks like Ghana for about 70% and you're used to the urban gospel or the contemporary gospel music.
But that is what broke him out.
Exactly.
that is what broke him out. Songs be to say, "Be God they bless me, near I win, and no money idea." It broke him out. For some of the gospel musicians in Crown said, "Oh, this kind of music is possible."
Sure.
And then they all started. Most of the young people started towing that line, And yes, I mean, Kwesi is very versatile and dynamic.
Yeah, just like Akese Brimpong.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, Joe Metzel, Monia, these guys are versatile and dynamic. Different styles of music. So I think that he should still be in the system. I mean,
sure.
Yeah. Well, let us know what you think. The WhatsApp line is 0777195089. Stories now be guni na I'm your Deborah Bray updates. Or Kikan Sembe and Yaka couple. The birthday singer. Yaka
release single mano.
You know what? Talking about single. Let me play this one for you.
Oh lumba, 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 oh lumba, lumba, lumba. Chia ampon, chia ampon, chia ampon.
Oh my God, I love Rainbow Radio. Many colors, many voices, one God, one station.
Well, you know what? Last week I can't story when one sem no. That your dreams are cut down and one sem cut down.
That be enkoda. Unusafina analysis how do we bring na sorry, because a lot of people have come out saying say allegedly Obibini Tachi in the year 1997 after having a banter with Daddy Lumba concerning Mary Marion Kaseno, immediately court no fine Lumba or this kind of coma Obibini Tachi few weeks and Obibini Tachi free. So it is alleged say probably after the banter with Lumba no and Obibini Tachi free in the year 2000. And they say Lumba Jr. after having issues with Daddy Lumba, even Lumba Jr. when he had a lot of issues on the sick bed was still giving court summons from Daddy Lumba. And he got support from people, went to India for surgeries, but he couldn't make it and he died. And people are thinking, no, anytime you have something with Lumba, it may be say Lumba has a very special covering upon him. Say if you touch him, what touching him?
That is a spooky allegation. It's a very spooky allegation.
It's a man for say ampon you those allegations. I mean,
well, I can't in his own record. So I say, even if he goes down, his children will stand up and fight.
But I think that recently about Abeeku when he went to Evangelist Akwesi was already them one Pillar of Zion or Coco Share or no Muko Komoma or so free preaching no kakrania there. I feel the microphone charging or why I feel you be dino a coom. Then but only my dear funny a little bit. Daddy Lumba. Any ampon sa album yo muye de asema beyano. One of the tracks was your father and son. Na we tell lyrics na ampon to nyom say papa me papa Lumba me kopie baby no bi nim nya asem no bi bom asotra. Me nya den na ampon Lumba so be so me ba ampon ye kum ye din na be konko ama. And that song is trending now. So it's as if Lumba knew what he was about to do and was trying to tell ampon say ne besi bia no ye kum.
We're tuneful. This is Rainbow Entertainment, 92.4 FM, 87.5 in Accra. Ye chaya huna enchebia ye ni gospel musician Koda Abeeku akudin komo na Koda kase musicians no. Sometimes so munya kwenya say we say mu babu chia omo busa questions bi e we so mu busa ye eno an say omo te dasa browa na omo ye dem fan ekra na or what titi sansem sem ni bi da.
It happens a lot. It happens a lot, and I think ignorance senior okano into or they are told who so omo gather these people now omo educate you omo on such things. A crew for intino I was so krum ho hene no na ben na papa bi ye show e wa ha o se so refi krum hene atente men a wo yira wo bedwase nti no wo kokuru no so no e so hu ehonom atentemen na wahu sane okwa obi sifa ye onema nye say obi invite na no asore na bibia ye ready to kwatwa ticket to asore hwi ubedu a obe ehefa na wonfa ehefa na wonko cause be na won make it den na wonye. You know, there are a lot of people when they even get to or maybe do maybe Heathrow or wherever, no, how to even connect to certain Wi-Fi's be to do certain things. How do you go about all these things? I think that such things will help. And nobody at so bad at that train station. But they say what can be said. Some people think say you're my free breakfast. I don't know where they hear say my free break. Maybe a sorry name and a landing crew.
More share too much movies. Because I want for share too much movies.
IPC them. International Praise Center and a Bishop Claude Ham Emma breakfast every Sunday. And yes, I mean, yes, we will do train station back on tea free.
Right, okay. We therefore the time is just 19 minutes gone past 1 o'clock. You better try say your name Wodemaya Ebekasa. We'll try and give me a call and then in some semi super told you. I mean, we for Unim Wodemaya checking out to YouTube. Arguably, Africa's biggest YouTube follower with over 1.2 million following. Sabrante, you post 2 video per just say within 24 hours na video in hundreds of thousands of views. Or to Kwine Echo I think Benin no call for program beings and some be able to you the video about on the channel. But even beyond that, and there are a lot of things we want to talk to him about. The culture, the music of the different African countries are the way we see to Kwine, how we see Hononi Adia. You did say obey me the some insights abreye it will show you soon. But modina yensa akano na yenno atwetwen in komo. But before that time on so this week Yvonne Nelson I say love is a scam.
Serious. Maybe she has not encountered true love. Maybe. Ena ebi so na ono akasa so wa hwese ono true love no obi there because there was one time I was telling some people they were complaining yes opportunity no kill on Crawford door so me kwa de my ya opportunity no come done. I'm saying then maybe you need to build the door. You don't have a door into opportunity in build it. So build the door for opportunity and knock here. Build the door for opportunity to knock at the door. It's no even Nelson does she have true love? And is she ready to give? I listened to one of her interviews. And okay, said for her no do bebre. But more no or then don't come out mono. Ayana bebre na and cano cre. Just a fake phone kwan. You know, looking at Yvonne Nelson and her caliber, no, probably there are a lot of guys that will come her way, not because of true love, but because of her fame and then what they would get out of her. And you know, I think say and also can be na massive problems. But if she's going to take her time, she's going to find true love because true love there. Minimum be between true love. Flight Lieutenant from Paul Mans between true love. Akwesipo between true love. Variety them.
Suggestive man.
No suggestive man. We share Flight Lieutenant from Paul Manswa. Obema true love. We share Kwesipoya. Obema true love. Variety minjinindi. Sedek minjinindi. Inti yon go for the true love ni debi ho. Ebi ni ho.
But ubu sa question be say or true love no ankasa obia. Could it also be say bia she gives the wrong people the opportunity to come into a space? To or she opens her heart and herself up to the wrong people in Tina ultimately experiencing that true love now can was
one factor, but maybe I'm never fun to say maybe just maybe where she's expecting true love and maybe she has rather been rejecting the true love because looking at her and where she is, she might be Abia or some expectations. She might have some expectations of a certain caliber of man she's looking for. And maybe those types of men don't have the true love. But maybe those ones are, the point where she's not expecting, they may give her the true love. Internet so form to kakrai bi ebeboa me nkasa wo soro de but me sure say Vanessa definitely will have a certain class of people are open enti bi asan ko phone man true love na the home the number from her no microphone be down her. True love.
Anyway, she has a new movie our produce or the title of the movie no Fix Us. Movie no it is set to premiere it is set to come. Let me see if I have the right info because I know that let me get the title of the movie right. She has a new movie coming up. Or she says our movie no obe premiere no on Valentine's Day. I mean Bomodin Semenya, the name of the movie needing Eddie Kotoka. So that is a new movie. She said obe premiere. So I think she is on her media tour, and as it is, celebrities no. About some new product out. Giddy pa. Was some can be so can be so.
You know, yeah. Maybe something just to create. Na so or be on now. Okay, ebe fan say nipa no you be kunu. And you know she's looking for true love. Well, whatever it is.
But that's a good question. You know, I think we may have to find out. Try and get in touch with her and ask her. Say. At the point now, nipa chrono, because for someone you will be you should have a certain level of love to be able to do that. Wasn't that true love? What has happened?
Because no lady will open her legs for someone or because on don't know. I don't think so. But when I say women don't know about this canty, and no cry no baby and I'm be in half. And you know, for you to meet somebody now what to me do or what to me and then now what the not just no don't know about the same
yes. All right, episode 4 it's Rainbow Entertainment,
but to say something on Kotoka movie, you know,
right?
Yvonne is somebody who comes out with quality movies. For that one there, you can't doubt it. Yvonne Nelson has been in the movie industry for years and has actually grown from just being an actress to a producer, and she knows the pros and cons when it comes to releasing quality content. Picture quality, sound, storyline, or you're good. So I believe that Kotoka is going to be one of the best movies from the camps of Yvonne Nelson. I was seeing a share him kind, you know. A banner says traffic light Kogana Kushibi Ebeko.
Yeah, Ebeko, 25 minutes past 1 o'clock here on Rainbow Radio. And one of friend on next chapter, our drop bisakede, but it is the full album na Sisene Ositi, you know. He is saying, say, Obitimi Akwakuti. It talks about his life. It talks about the things that we'll go through. Enoch, Utie bisa. What he said. I know. Say he was being very. Try say you wouldn't give away too much.
Sure. Now, Abeeku can say kakane say. Ne mami free mu time mansa nom ne brother ne adie, and people were saying say they were just alleging say or the name mami akọ Jessica Drew or the name mami akọ hit. It happens and then obi mami free mu na nipa no eyebi ebon homodin so yebi bia you say or the name mami na ko chase obi papa free mu na say you say you see, but one thing is very hurtful on the side of nipa na, you know, ne mami free mu no ebeya. You know, and I think say nipa ho adwuma ya no sanete yeti asase so nipa na tia asase so, and we have different types of people any omkoba. And you know, definitely when something happens to you, you will get another group of people that omobe assume say the way now look at what Bongo Ideas wrote on social media concerning SDK papa decline free mu, and I think just a year no ne mama so free mu, that comedian no
no correct
Bongo Ideas just came out boldly say such things are weird because obia papa film na within the same year no o ma mean so film ama no just social media no trend the years year ne mama nya contracts tra art man profile say no do ma papa ya there. You can see that.
Bongo Ideas, and so in fact, he's another.
All his ideas are Bongo. That's why he's Bongo Ideas.
He's another. He said, "Oh no, to say you see cano say if or no or dream say obi nambibi so nya mfaswa." He's also doing the same thing.
Yeah.
He's also doing the same thing.
That guy, Bongo Ideas. I think so we should have a special day to discuss him. You know, one way or the other, no. He might have a special reason for doing that. The way he comes out with his comments on people's issues, I think he has a special way of doing it. But at a point in time, you know, it is wrong. You know, he's looking for the trends and all that. Look at what happened to him when he went on GH1 for their reality show to get opportunity to work with EIB Network. And then Nanaba Namamo 10 was staging as well. You know, you don't know where or when you're going to meet somebody you talk, you know, painfully about it. You know, what you're doing is for the social media trend, but in real life it might affect you. And you know, look at what you even said about Alpha Hour and all that. I mean, I call out on now to
well, that is the irony. Say, I think now discusses this issue last week. Say how are social media trends and especially the monetary value sikaya ne free mobano it motivates people to do new sebi omo nche dan dwene nko echi ansa no ma yesa ne man because now no ma omo the likes ma omo the trend ma omo the revenue inti on dwene ho say oh my Midachi B is on stake, you know, and the thing with the internet, you know, so say, yes, it doesn't lie. The whole channel. Yeah, you did say, California careful, but as much as people are also being careful, no, even must argue, say, well, that is the world we are in now. They say we are not a woman. No, it's about the eyeballs. That is what brings you the money. So, Charlie, go for the money, right?
No, yeah. Kofoni sa essence can a woman, and then Kofoni so needs numbers, no. So they want to do anything to get the numbers, and they want to do anything to get the money. But in as much as you need the money, in as much as you need the numbers for whatever reason, no, you should also consider certain things in real life. Oh, here we are. After that, what next? A lot of things so even on TikTok, you know, there is something called gifts like roses. If you want just 1, 2, I will convert it to Sikakran and do baby. I just 1 cent, 5 cents. But young girls are doing everything just to get 5 cents, $1, and you can't.
Now, okay, can't bomb this one.
Look at this. Obi Honoma, why in a live show on TikTok in every no $1.
Right.
But within 2 hours. 2 hours ni muno and will be two just one rose be ye na nya jano of the top now I run home only no $1. What is the meaning of this? Last week oh yes, I think last week or said this week I think you wanted us to discuss Big Brother Africa. You know, and it's the same thing. People are there for the money. And even in bathrooms and then in washrooms, we have cameras live, you know, Mkufu Jaria, and people have just subscribed and watching them bathing, and because there's money,
you know. That time I know me will UCC, you know. That big brother now I started yenje pa obeko JCR ahumachin pa na amanfo egu.
And I think it is sad, but we beka say nisika na wording. But Sabi, I think say ama a new one who biune and a new any honum. Send an uncle for whom you say Adibeba Bontino because of social media, because of money, because of whatever reason, no, and Kofoni woman who bium, you know.
Musia for 0777195098 your WhatsApp line say oh TNA or say ode or message bar me kind ewo jumedi so ansana yako but yentie we so
we are say kona yi space cow intend kwadrofo obi transe ahwe movie 1 hour bi o ya kwadrofo Facebook, Twitter by Instagram aba
na
YouTube or TikTok or Ebeka Crafo from Beba. Wow, the near the air conani. It first I can set an aquatono. Unyani beam.
You guys a fence cassette and quite a desk no common video.
It is a BBI computer word. Says a computer word in your woman. It BBI your phone. What open on the movie? Ubit and so be on the said we are say kona yi space cow. Intend quadrofo obi transe after movie 1 hour be or ya quadrofo.
You know,
this whole thing makes me laugh. It makes me laugh because Dabo is an actor. and he's doing so, or he has done so well in the movie industry. Now, Otimbe cancer same way say, and obi obetena say a movie 1 hour ye kwadwefo. For me, I think it's not passing bia kana when one can ye. Bibi sa me ho say ya Dabo ne manager we anoni manager. Number 2, issue ni ba nyina no me who say ono akasa particularly in the on buy me patcho, but Film Producers Association and air patcho on his behalf, which is very wrong. Number 1, I think say no person says no movie nankasa no and sheda nye te say first about YouTube mu twa short series until no be hwe obi dey na 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, no funny video be near that. I think he wanted to say something like that, but he forgot say there is something called Netflix, there is something called this, there is something called that.
But you see, it is this same movie that has made him in for at Nasi. I spend the precious time at Tony movies, so sharing YouTube, uploads near day or channel. When yes, get film.
Sure.
Emma, and I wait me idea or the yes is I think there's a slap in the face of the fans. Say, like okay, the Film Producers Association of Ghana, a letter by now. I mean, kind except to see the Film Producers Association of Ghana, FIPAG, wishes to render an unqualified apology to the Ghanaian public on behalf of the association, the film industry, actors, and all film producers for a recent statement made by an actor, Dabo, calling Ghanaians who sit for more than an hour to watch movie lazy people. The film fraternity finds this statement very unsavory, offensive, and insult. Such behavior or attitude is an affront to the film industry and should not be entertained and supported by any well-mannered person. No, there one more actual be brain and nipan Sasha James Abuaji. I mean, rightly so, say one more, but I think that he needs to apologize to the public, to the Ghanaian public. Yeah, but he said he will come out to say something. So I think we will look forward to that during this week.
Me okasa dia na me so me ka chen say akwadwefo nsika e na owodi no. Akwadwefo nsika no eno na ene wonya bi a owodi a o ka se bibia akwayi sika no, because akwadwefo na ne tena so hwe movie no e wo YouTube e na ebeda nisika ma no etino me de na me feel say o pe bibia kana ankan yi, but at once o se ko babonti be pacho bi wa hwe dia na se biabru ne career no in the movie we na eba from
well
I think also cohesion no ball no
enyo obi ne kuma ntwi bo esia kona na ti eji achema. Well, abusia for Rainbow Entertainment ye bre no aye bre anisa come that say ye de asida ebema Amial Debra of amialdebra.com obekan ho edit all the latest trending stories bre yen san so na koda ye ne twetwen komo bisake there and so bekan ye ho ewo show no so na mo amutie yen from Accra and all the environs and I think so those of you in London. Yeah, the Asidasrum Ebemamo also live on Facebook. Moamo share yen Nyamisha Munina. Nyami Adma Dasene, your best sign Eddie, another issue, another wonderful discussion bro. Now Tisene Mikanen was say what the Maya Etchin come on na try say a bit Fred no, but I think so on Kwaso to quantity we couldn't get a stabilized line. But Nyami Adma ye be said that sene ye benyano na issues some shout out.
Yeah, mama tuncha we infama almighty variety. Yeah, obojuma ewo nkran. In the entertainment industry as well. Maminchia flight lieutenant from Paul Manso, Maminchia Kosipoi, Maminchia Namana GH, Maminchia Sedek, online radio and television personality awards, Team Ninano, Maminchia Obia. Now this year they are preparing something in the kitchen for the people this year. Yeah.
Wow, that's good. That's good to know. Pamcho Momodin say Nyame aduma yebesan Asia na Minia Darling J or the Enyumopa Ebetwaso, and I know the team in Accra as well has taken over and they are bringing you some solid stuff. Meeting Eddie Daniel Kweku Datson on all social media platforms no Obushemia Ube Home Daniel Datson, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. Ube to me home. Na Obama Haya Mejoso.